Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Steven Strasburg is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better, and if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Striding in is Michael Conforto. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the AB now. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway at the Beltway. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And that misses. 2-1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got 5 base hits in 27 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Breaking ball. Strike 3 called as he drops in a beauty there, and that's the first out of the afternoon.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
1-2, here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
In now, Joe Torre. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ballgame. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA. In the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Now into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Washington, the shortstop.
Here's the pitch.
Turner.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Wind up and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
deGrom has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a dive. Hey now.
Hey, I got to be honest, I thought that ball was getting right up the middle right there, but he was determined to get to that one, showing great range and the ability to complete the play.
Josh Harrison stands in. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Smith comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 3 for 15. He's taken him deep once. swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Guerrero stands at second with 2 gone. Fastball well outside. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a breaking ball is bounced out towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show. And now Mcneill will start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1. That pitch is out. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Here comes the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Carter finds it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Now at the plate, Keith Hernandez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Very high, 2-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Turner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 6.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
Two balls.
No score
strike.
here as we play inning number 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fouled off. Three-two pitch. And that
That's
misses
out. Ball
4. And now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 6.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
But speared on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. This is on the ground over to first. Hernandez gathers it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Base is empty, 2 away, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
A swing and a miss for the 3rd strike as he went after what would have been ball 4. Instead, the inning is over.
3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on the way. Turned on down the line. And the flip to a hustling Strasburg covering at the bag for the out.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob DeGrom. Now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg.
The count is 1-2. That's ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next to dig in, Michael Conforto. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Starlin Castro. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Conforto is there, 1 away.
Batting 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
1 away now in the Washington 3rd, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
And stepping in, Trey Turner, 2nd at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Now the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Smith is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
From the stretch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Into the box, Joe Torre grounded out in his last at bat. And now the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0. Popped up. Harrison waits on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Next to stand in is Robinson Cano, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Shot toward right center. It's down for extra bases, and the Mets have their first hit of the game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
1-2. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Soto gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 home.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung it.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So it's a 2-run homer for Gary Carter. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We're through 4. It's 2-0 Washington. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder,
All ready to go in the top of the 5th.
Dominic.
And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the pitch. And it's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
2 down, no one on base. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. first delivery to him. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. And he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Base hit into right center. This will kick up against the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Hit out toward second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Mets nothing. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes,
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. It's a low changeup that's laid off.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this will be fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So here's Starlin Castro as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Castro, a former Miami Marlin, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Here now the 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The 0-1 pitch. Castro leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Harrison.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Taijuan Walker will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Walker.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that is off the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Juan Soto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Gary Carter would be next. Left side, but well fouled. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Washington leads this one 5-0. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
He's set, and the pitch.
No, that's low.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-0.
Oh, that's it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 and 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's flared out toward left. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first down.
The center fielder, number 10, Brandon Nimmo.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch coming, here it is. Changeup called strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. The 2-2.
3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
The catcher, number 9, Joe.
So next to hit is Joe Torre. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Nimmo leads off first with 1 away. Hot shot to third. Gloved by Castro. There's Harrison for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. At the plate now is Gary Carter, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Gary Carter.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
So now to the plate, Josh Bell, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in next, Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Robinson Cano goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Into the box now, Keith Hernandez. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is pulled into right, and Vlad won't catch up. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Yes, he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hernandez, base runner at first with one out. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. On the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with two runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So here's Jeff Mcneill, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. The second for one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Mets lead one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Bottom of the inning now. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Third baseman, Starlin Castro.
First delivery to him. Ball one. Big, slow breaking ball. One that drops in for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
It's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
Nope.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Washington, the pitcher, Steven Schwarber.
Now to the plate, here is Steven Strasburg. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the AB now. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Smith is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Now it'll be Josh Harrison, singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch on the way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that for a strike.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Washington, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Set for the start of the inning, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in dirt. It's 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Fouled off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Another full count pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Schwarber is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Daniel Hudson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Daniel Hudson.
J.D. Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
J.D. Davis.
First pitch of the AB on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And 2-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next to hit, Michael Conforto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hudson is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
The center fielder, number 10, Brandon Nemo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Career line against Daniel Hudson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the belt, kicks and deals.
At the ball.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Nemo with an even count of 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Here now the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, it was a great battle there. And he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
So the next to bat will be Joe Torre. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
At the plate, Robinson Cano, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
So stepping in is Keith Hernandez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Nimmo at third. Torre over at second. Cano on at first with 2 down. One and 1 to count. High in the air down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 52, Brad Hand.
Dominic Smith will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The set and the 1-1.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Kevin Pillar will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 11.
Striding in is Jeff Mcneill. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Now that's popped up. Carter has a play, and he makes the play to end the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Nationals 5 and the Mets 3. Kevin Pillar will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field. Number 11.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Now it's
Trevor May will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jonathan Villar will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Now the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Inside, ball 3.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Lindor. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Next, here is Juan Soto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1 pitch.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
To the plate now, Gary Carter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Popped him up. Torre is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and it remains 5-3. Will Harris takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 36, Will
Harris. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 1 for 2. From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in will be Jonathan Villar as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
left fielder, number 30, Conforto.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Conforto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Washington took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Steven Strasburg gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Will Harris hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Steven Strasburg. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.